Right, I'm here today. I'm not even in a vehicle. That's how serious this message is today. I've gone for the moody grey sky background. I gotta admit, didn't pick it, but it's perfect. Because we are here today to discuss the dissolution of men in the world. This is how serious it's become. Now, men used to represent the larger population of the world. Used to be 52-48% in favour of men in the world, and apparently 52% following Brexit no longer means a majority, and that's been borne out by women now being equal to men, and it's now 50-50. So we've had 2% of men just dissolved overnight, but it's worse than that. Imagine being a fat bloke. You can't go anywhere now without seeing Cristiano Ronaldo and the like with their washboard stomachs and everything else, and their perfect bodies and their perfect tans and everything else, and all us normal average fat blokes being washed away like tears in the rain, as we are made to feel inadequate for being slightly overweight. But it's worse than that, because your petrol or diesel car driving man, quite frankly, has been cast aside through the gates of hell and into hell itself, because we are single-handedly killing the planet apparently, and we need to fight back, and we need to fight back in every way possible. But there's one way. See, even the camera's falling over. It's that desperate to get off this planet. There's one way that us petrol and diesel car drivers can fight back, and it's a very simple way, and I'm going to tell you how today. Because we need to be men. We are petrol V8 driving men. We are proper men. And you can't be a proper man if you go to a filling station to fill up your petrol or diesel car and you use one of these. These things alone are ruining mankind. You put one of these on, you just as well put a penny on and go and do the dishes, because that's all. That's what they're saying. No self-respecting man should be in a filling station thinking, I need to put one of these on before I put petrol or diesel in my car. I'll tell you for why. I was talking to Braggy, my mate, this morning about this, and he asked what video I was going to do, and I said I was going to do this. And he laughed, and I said, what? And he said, I've used one of them gloves. And I mean, he's one of my best mates. And it brought tears to my eyes just thinking about it. And I said, all right, what'd you do last Saturday? This is true, you can check it with him. I said, what'd you do last Saturday? Because a real man would have been watching football or sat on a sofa watching live sport with Sky Sports Soccer Saturday on the iPad doing men things. Do you know where he was? Stood outside Dorothy Perkins waiting for his missus to finish shopping. And that's what these gloves do. That's what these gloves do. They turn you into that type of man. And we can't have it. The next thing, he'll be going out and buying a Toyota Prius. He hasn't. He hasn't. He's been out and bought Cupra. Everything's fine. Don't worry, I advised him. But it's a slippery slope. So next time you see anybody in a petrol station even considering looking at it, stop what you're doing. Don't worry about it. You have my full permission. Turn around to him and go, oi, full Harry Enfield. Oi, petrol driving car man. No! You do not need a glove to put petrol in your car. Put it in with your bare hands, go home stinking of petrol, and tell the wife she's lucky. That's what we need to be doing. And that is the future. The future is not putting on a glove to keep your hands from smelling from a little bit manly, and then going home and putting some sanitizer on them and then some hand cream. That's not the future. We need to stick up for men now. Fat men that drive petrol and diesel cars, and even thin men that drive petrol and diesel cars. All men that drive petrol and diesel cars. We're in a war now against the world, and we need to fight back. And this is the first stage of fighting back. Do not ever contemplate using these gloves in a service station. It will strip you of your manhood overnight. It'll be like the worm that turned. That's a Two Ronnies reference from the 80s. You have to look that one up. So there you are. That's my message of today. No gloves. Save mankind. Future my arse.